Absolutely fabulous star Helen Lederer has let slip that she and late comedy icon Rik Mayall had a fling at the start of their careers. The 67-year-old actress was a frequent collaborator with Rik after meeting him at the Edinburgh Festival in the early 1980s as the alternative comedy boom was starting. Helen frequently worked with Rik, who died in June 2014 at the age of 56, on shows such as The Young Ones, Happy Families and slapstick 90s sitcom Bottom. Famously in the 1992 Bottom episode Digger, she played Moldovan seductress Lady Natasha, who stripped off to have sex with Rik's virgin alter ego Richard but she has let slip that the intimate scenes with Rik didn't faze her because the pair had already got very intimate when they had met at Edinburgh 10 years earlier. When asked if she was nervous about the sex scene, Helen said, "Well, it's interesting when you look back, because I took myself very seriously in those days, and because I was always on my own, I would just turn up and try to do the job." I'd already connected with Rik before, off-screen, from Edinburgh, so I knew him in that way, so it was a case of just being professional. I didn't think, "Oh, lucky me, I've got a sex scene," because I'd already had that. Helen insists Rik never tried to hide their racy past on set, adding, "What I loved about Rik was that he was a very modern man, a sort of gentleman, and he would just give a nod and a wink to any past. He wouldn't hide anything, whereas some men would. He was just so open." Helen, who played Katrina in Jennifer Saunders' Absolutely Fabulous, has nothing but fond memories of her tryst with Rik at Edinburgh, admitting it was a special time for both performers. She said, "I did my first Edinburgh in '82 and I was in Edinburgh in '83 doing stand-up, and I met and got on particularly well with Rik then in Edinburgh, because that was the year that Rik was doing and Ben Elton were doing their sellout show in the Assembly Rooms. We got on, we connected, we talked about comedy a lot, we fraternized deeply at that festival. He was at his height, gews round the block, I think he did his Kevin Turvey thing, I got to see it and the audience went crazy. That was a total moment in comedy of what people wanted and what they were given by him." Get all the biggest showbiz news straight to your inbox. Sign up for the free Mirror Showbiz newsletter. When Mayall died in 2014, Helen wrote a tribute piece to him. She remembered the time they had bonded in Edinburgh shortly after meeting and were close. She recalled, "He said, 'Do you want a dress or something?' I said, 'No, Rik. Not really,' so I didn't get a dress. But I got his attention and the twinkle-eyed look that he kept for me whenever we would meet." She also stressed Rik had left behind 3 children and a beautiful wife, making it clear their flirtation was very much in the past. Helen could spill more details of her relationship with Rik in her upcoming memoir, which she is currently writing. The stand-up, who formed close friendships with Rik's comic strip co-stars, including Dawn French, Ben Elton, Ade Edmondson and Alexei Sayle, told the Talking Bottom podcast, "I want a memoir to try and tell my story. I think a memoir and talking about oneself is quite hard because you're trying to be truthful and because you represent a lot of things to a lot of people. It's not a free world at the moment, so I'm working out how to express things. It's very difficult." Or call us direct at 0207 29 33 033.